Hi. I had a conversation with someone recently on Facebook, and it's not just about this one irrelevant, anonymous, random person that this lame ass ran into and said this shit, but it's about something important: the Confederate flag, and why it should not be on government property. The Confederate flag is a symbol of racism, racial segregation. Why? Because the Confederacy made it racist. The Confederacy did. The Confederacy made the Confederate flag racist when they used it as a symbol for what they believe in. It's an anti-American, idea. Why? Because the Confederacy, the whole point of the Confederacy is it's a group of states that wanted to break away from the U.S. This is true. This person on Facebook recently, I had a chat with, and I put the comment on screen right now so you can see it. She said that one person made it racist, and the entire country has to pay for it. Sadly, it's part of our history being taken down. Okay, first of all, I'd like to address that. No, you are quite wrong. The reason I'm addressing this is because other people might feel the same way. I know this because a coworker of mine said the exact same thing. The reason I'm addressing this is because no, you are wrong. One person did not make the Confederate flag racist. This is not just about one terrorist who went into a church and killed a bunch of black people because they were raping white women. It is not that. It is not that which made the Confederate flag racist. The Confederacy made the Confederate flag racist. Just because he wore the Confederate flag does not mean that the Confederate flag did not previously stand for ideals that he carried. He wouldn't have worn the flag if it didn't carry ideas that he agreed with. Racial segregation, for one. The Confederate flag is racist. And I responded to her. And I said that you are actually wrong. Because it is factually inaccurate. Because you're talking about history, right? History, a part of history being taken down. Well, slavery was a part of history. But I don't want that back. And I don't want a government building here in America flying a flag that stands for slavery. It's not my... It stands for slavery. It's not just my view. Because when she responded to me, and she did, she said to me that one person did in fact make it racist. When she responded to me, she already thought that I was attacking her because I called her wrong and I quoted her. And first of all, when I quote people, it's because it's what you said and I'm responding to it specifically. I told her that she was wrong. In fact, incorrect. And she responded with, "It's my opinion." No. You can't defend that. You can't defend opinion against fact. Okay, it's not my opinion that the Civil War happened. The Civil War fucking happened. It's not my opinion that the Holocaust didn't happen. Or did happen, excuse me. It's not my opinion that it did happen. You can say it didn't, but the Holocaust did in fact happen, and a bunch of innocent people died. It is in fact that slavery was real, and the Confederacy stood for it, and wanted their own country. So, yes, you are factually incorrect. Why? Because you're talking about history. You're talking about what is, you're saying what is isn't, and you're saying what isn't is. You're making up your own little version of history, and you can't do that. That's what you're automatically doing when you say, oh, just one person made the flag racist. No. One person did not make the flag racist, okay? Confederacy made the flag racist. Years before this fucker killed any black people. Okay? So, you can't defend opinion against fact. She responded also with, the fact that you think everything I say is incorrect, that's your opinion. Again, no, you are still wrong. Factually incorrect. Because we are still talking about the same issue where you think one person made the flag racist. You can't do that. You can't say... it can be your opinion that stars are beautiful, or that flowers smell good, or coffee tastes good. It can be, another's opinion that they don't like stars, or don't like flowers, or don't like coffee. That's opinion, because you're talking about personal preference, not historical context. Your view of the world can be an opinion to an extent, but not when you start calling black yellow, or you start calling, you start saying yes is no and no is yes. You can't do that, because you're living in your own fantasy land that no one else abides by. It's just in your head. The Confederate flag is racist, and it should not be on government property. That is the whole reason it was taken down. I do not agree with this whole new political correctness gone mad. I do not agree with having it taken off the fucking air. I don't give a shit about the fucking Dukes of Hazzard. I never watched it. It never fucking offended me. Here's where we start getting into it. Political correctness going fucking haywire, because people are actually getting offended and having the fucking flag taken down from fucking everywhere. That's stupid. Okay, if you want a fucking bumper sticker to show that you're an ass, or you want a fucking flag to put on your own goddamn front lawn, because, hey, there's a he's probably KKK. What the fuck ever. You know what? You could go ahead and do that if you want. I don't give a shit. Show me where you are. In fact, I want it. I want the opposite of what's happening. The only place we are drawing the line is on government fucking property, public property. Do not put that fucking flag in front of a building where people who are supposed to run the state you live in and control your lives. Because if you're a black person that says, oh, the people in charge, people in that building where they run this place, yeah, they think we're trash. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So, a fact is something that is indisputably the case. You can't argue against it because it is contrary to fucking history. You can't argue against history. It's not your opinion that the Confederate flag is racist, not your opinion that the Civil War did not happen. And even if you say, well, I'm not saying the Civil War didn't happen. Well, in a way you would be, almost. But I know you're not. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say. I know this was probably a crappy quality video. This is just my first time ever actually trying to do this. I know I watch better quality videos all the time. Secular Talk, I love watching Secular Talk. Kyle Kalinske, he has good quality videos, but anyway, I hope you could focus on more what I was talking about and address that. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'd like to hear your opinion, your view. That's why I'm doing this. I want to start conversation, discourse, whatever. And yeah, so let's talk. All right, now.